Alright, what's up everybody? Today we are doing a two-step oxidation removal with wax.
This is the perfect size boat for what I need.
You need this boat?
I need this boat.
Two-step oxidation removal with wax, and right now we're working on the full wash. Got Shane up there kind of rinsing everything off before we get to scrubbing. We have everything sitting, we have a degreaser sitting on the kind of really bad spots at the moment. And then as soon as that sits for a little bit, just kind of get to go into town. But that's kind of the heaviest part of this. Oxidation is not too bad. I'll show you the test spot real quick. See, and this is just the cut step. So you can see just with the cut, it looks a lot better. And what we're using is a white wool pad with a cutting compound. I'll show you what compound we're using. Now it might be a little unorthodox, but it's what I had because I ran out of my other stuff. But I used it and it worked fantastic on this boat. Ultra Pro to be compound of ours from Harbor Freight. I used it just because I was out of other stuff and it worked great. And then for the, I'll show you the second step we're using in a little bit. That'll be once we actually get to it. But that is going to be a 3-in-1 cut, polish, and wax in one. And that is going to be to get rid of the rotary marks and to kind of the final polish, you know. And then it's also going to leave behind a really nice wax layer. Gotta get the tripod. And that wax, I've actually used it. It's lasted about 4 months, so it's fantastic. Said his feet are soaked. Anyway, I'm gonna set up the tripod, and we're both gonna get to washing here.
Yeah, legend status, ask about the name. I've been putting in work, collecting the fame. Up in the stat while they watching the 10 in the game. Either you in it or just a critic, man, we ain't the same. I'm focused on making this history. Into my top 5 list is listing me. I never got an L on pass, this ain't no breeze. I had to make the workout last, the bill of steam. It's different degrees, and though I do this here with the ease, and never been easy. Slim, just keep one up the sleeve. I saw a few that had the passion, succumb to the greed, but I keep forward here. The goal is near this song. It's more for ears that know what's still to come. I walked inside to find no weapon form. Then looked inside the eye, withstood the storm. But I know temptation waits for years and all. It's a lot of money on the line for this. If we get everybody jumping in the crowd, my partner said he probably put somebody in the ground for this. We used to talk about it, but I leave it now. Now I need $100,000 for my confidence. $100,000 for my confidence. Look, everybody got prices and other vices. I took a chance through the dices and got a nice hit. Was on the clock with security running the night shift. And then I got a DM of some changing your life. Then I wait for it, and then I pray for it. I just be hoping it ain't telling what I paid for it. They say you never be as pure as your first form, and sights never be as clear as you first saw them. That's why I'm elevating and constantly meditating. Gotta keep my mind right, not waiting on hindsight. I never sacrifice the art for the limelight. Ain't no surround with who only show the highlights. I spent 20-some years in the twilight, and I swear look a whole lot like the spotlight. Really, it's a lot of money on the line for this. If we get everybody jumping in the crowd, my partner said he probably put somebody in the ground for this. We used to talk about it, but I leave it now. Now I need $100,000 for my confidence. $100,000 for my confidence.
much of it is both gas and all that.
Yeah, most of them. Basically. Except for gas, that's the only thing I got to pay for. Gas and a couple more.
Hey, you'd have to pay for gas to go to a restaurant anyway.
I'll get 2 days about gas. Perfect. No, and I'll get, I got my other buddy back in there. Free. That's free.
Girl math. That's boy math. seats, and I mix it usually 50-50 with water. A lot of times more like 1/4 with water, 1 to 4, 4 to 1. 1 part bleach, 4 parts water. I know how it makes it. Fill up your bottle about 1/4 of the way, and the rest of the way with water. But bleach is fantastic for those moldy seats. Now they do make a dedicated actual mold remover, which if you're not 100% professional, you don't do it. I would get that instead. But bleach is cheap, readily available, and it works every single time. Unless it's something that's just absolutely not going to get fixed. Now you do have to be careful because it will eat into gel coat, but it does make your life a whole lot easier because it is a powerful cleaner. And it's also great for the inside of compartments and under hatches and stuff like that, because you get that little bit of mold and just kind of mildew build up that kind of sits into the gel coat. Makes that look a lot better as well. And I'll show you as soon as I get back how I use it, but usually I just spray it on there, let it sit for, I don't know, usually 2 or 3 minutes. But while it's sitting in the sun, you'll actually see it just, all the mold just start to disappear. Usually I'll walk away and come back, and then it's completely ready to just rinse off. Now you do have to make sure you rinse it off completely, but bleach 1 to 4 or 4 to 1, however you want to say it. But 4 parts water, 1 part bleach, and then let it sit for 4 or 5 minutes. A lot less if it's in direct sunlight, but just let it sit until you're satisfied. Get a brush, make sure it's evenly distributed, stuff like that, and then rinse it off, and your mold and mildew is going to be gone, ready to roll. And if it's not, that means it is permanently stained. It's eaten too far into the vinyl, and what you need to do is get new vinyl. And then the last thing, you need to make sure that you put protection back over it. Once you're done, we use 303, but the bleach will eat good thing for cleaning it, but not a good thing for protecting it. So you do definitely have to put some protection back on it whenever you're done. But I'll see you when I'm back to the boat, and then I'll show you how to use the bleach. And then after that, that's usually the last step I do. So then we'll start polishing. Don't breathe those, man.
Alright.
Well, you can't even breathe anyway, but you know.
What was that, bleach?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me sniff the whole thing.
I mean, it'll probably open it up a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need this to open me up.
Man, I'll tell you, bleach cleans it right up. No ifs, ands, or fusses about it. You're gonna grab your brush.
What?
I'm just talking. Make sure it's all spread evenly. So there's no drips or anything like that. Let it sit. You definitely don't want to let it dry. Let it sit a little bit. Some point. We don't care about the gel coat. It makes your life a whole lot easier, but
But if you do, which a lot of people do, then it ain't good.
you'd be surprised. Oh my gosh. Blindingly white. It's like Skechers white.
Golly.
So I'm talking about Skechers white.
Yeah.
That darn brush stuck in the rod holder. Alright, like I said, super simple. Spray it on there, let it sit, spray it back off, and then you're done. Boom. Just a little brush like this. Make sure you wash it out thoroughly, but it's not going to damage the brush. And then rinse it off. But we're almost done with the top side of the boat, and he's already washed the whole of the boat. So we're about to start polishing, which is the fun part. Alright, while he's finishing up the deck, washing the deck for the last time, I'm going to go over what we're going to use for the actual oxidation removal. So for compounds, we have this Ultra Pro Speed compound. You can get this at Harbor Freight. It's super cheap. I bought it on a whim because I wanted to try it out, and I used it on a test spot for this boat, and it did fantastic. So this is going to be our cutting, and then this is going to be our second step with the Rupes yellow foam pad fine cut. So this is going to cut, polish, and leave behind a good wax after the fact. Now the most important piece of equipment is this little piece, clean deduction wool pad. We're using a white wool pad on the high-speed rotary Makita. So you definitely need to make sure your pads are cleaned. If not, they're not going to cut like they're supposed to, and you're not going to get the finish that you would like. So in my experience, this combo is absolutely fantastic for one, quick oxidation removal, and two, it gets the job done quickly. Other than that, we're going to finish up washing the boat. We're going to finish up washing the boat and then get an oxidation removal. Honestly, washing it is the slow part. The oxidation removal is the fast part. So that's going to go by pretty quick. So we'll see that in just a minute. Got chain up there, finishing up the top side. we're gonna finish up the bottom.
Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Yeah. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Wake up and lace up my sneakers, I'm always dressed to kill. Each time I speak, I'm at peak to bring me some extra ears. Feel it in my soul, in my sleep, I breathe till the winds get sealed. Don't go while the rest sit still, beast mode on a run all year. Work till the funds all here, can't stop till the path all clear. Slim run a sweatshop and a pet shop, cause the dogs all here. Even in the dark I appear, shine through the fall for a lift. This a headlight to a deal, they freeze, none of y'all out here. Years I've been dedicated, no stairs, I done elevated. 2-4 with the hesitation, they faked, I went up and made it. Cody, this gon' make a statement on him and ain't no debating. I see no signs of defeat while I'm on this road to greatness. Many that tried, I'm unshakable, they can't break me down. Still on location, no waiting, they gotta chase me down. When in the hit, ain't no safety, cause I can't play around. That's how I get, I was built for it. All ready for war. Play for the keep, I ain't got a goal, I ain't finna reach everything, golf range to the tee. I done work hard now for the free 10 cent the squad, now I gotta eat, beat like a doze. I ain't got a key, still dropping flows like I got a hole in the ceiling, stepping on them every week in the middle of January, bringing heat. Nah, I ain't finna sleep, and I had hard for I had a beat.
Yep. Definitely the first time. Anyway, get this all polished up. It's obviously not completely polished yet. So you can see it's definitely glossier. He's still going over the second step. But it's looking great. What? You gonna make it? You're back. Alright, so we have the cut step done. And the boat looks fantastic. Now what we're doing is the final step. Well, Shane is. So we were using a 3-in-1. I showed it to you earlier. It's a cut, polish, and a wax. Now the wax in it, it's not amazing, but it is a fantastic wax. And it's my base level wax. So it is a fantastic polish with the wax in it. I would highly recommend it. Saves you a ton of time. And it does look great. Other than that, I'm going to get cleaned up from all the heavy stuff. And then we're going to wash the boat for the last time. And that's just to get the dust from the cut process from that wool pad. And then get any last things that we missed. And then we're done. I'm also going to add a ceramic sealant. Just a quick spray sealant. Nothing extreme, but it increases the gloss a little bit and makes it more hydrophobic. He is selling this boat, so I'm not that worried about long-term protection. We did talk about ceramic coating, but he is selling it, so obviously he won't want one of those. But anyway, we're going to finish up the polish process, and we're almost done. We've only got one side left. He's actually just finished the port side, starboard, passenger side, whatever you want to say. And as soon as we finish the other side, we'll be done. Smile. Shane is not having a good, he's not a happy camper right now. Shane is not a happy camper right now.
Been a long day.
We've only been out here since 9:45 because somebody was late. But also, got the new shirts in. It's a little big, I know, but they're comfortable. They got UPF in them, and they look nice. It's a Nike shirt, so yeah, we're gonna get cleaned up and get finished up. Also, if you have not yet, invest in these brushes. I wish I was sponsored, but it's Fairhope brushes. This is the whole brush. It's a little bit softer of a bristle. This is the deck brush. It's stiffer. Shane just hit his head. Hit his elbow. Anyway. This one I got from Academy. I still use it all the time. I use it specifically on cars. It's super soft. But I use it for the glass and for the bugs in the front. But since then I've switched. I'm probably going to throw that one away, to be honest. But I switched to using this, the deck brush, for the glass.
That looks like a good boat. Gee.
Looks like a good boat.
Smoother than a baby boat.
Yeah, I was trying to sell it to Shane. But anyway, I've been using this for glass on cars, and then probably gonna start using this one for the bugs in the front. It is soft, and if it does scratch the paint, pull out polish real quick. Probably won't. And I only do that if the bugs are super bad. So, but this, you're not gonna scratch the glass with this. I mean, it's glass. It's hard. So this is a fantastic choice for that. And to make sure you get to the first time. Other than that, 100% invest in this. Well worth it. And they have tons of different heads for them. and they all have these bumpers on the outside, so obviously they're made for boats, but I detail everything, so you gotta have multi-use tools. Anyway, let's finish. Real quick, I'm gonna go around the outside rub rails and get all the bright work with Woody's wax. Just while we're standing down here, we still gotta do a little bit on the top side before we completely finish on the top side a little bit.
Is that the one that smells like vanilla? I don't feel like it.
I don't like it, but if it gets on something, everything smells like it.
Are you doing that metal right now?
Huh?
You doing that metal?
Usually this is the last thing that I do, but I'm getting antsy, so I'm doing it now.
Sorry, blood, I'm drunk. Sorry, I did anything I ever did. Oh yeah, wipe it down. Wipe. Okay. And I still missed the spot, dude. What the hell?
Wild. What's going on? Shit. I know this isn't metal, but wiping it with Woody's wax makes it look 10 times better. I don't know how. And then go around the boat and do the same thing. I've got both guardrails. I'm going to finish the top side after we wash it, because Woody's wax is a part of the drying process for me to make sure that there's no water spots left behind on the bright work, which looks terrible if you do leave it behind. Also, energy drink of the day, Lucky beep, but didn't like it. Tastes great. It's 5:20, but so this has taken us 6 hours in total. So it takes us a little bit longer than normal. I forgot to buy, or I couldn't buy, the correct pad for the 5-inch polisher. I got a 7-inch or 6-inch pad for the 5-inch polisher, and I forgot the 5-inch polisher or the 6-inch polisher at home. Had to run home and get some bleach, and we took a couple breaks. It's just one of those days. It's taking us a little bit longer than it normally would, which is fine. This is all I have today. And usually for boats, I book the entire day out, and I can get them done in a day. So But other than that, and we did talk with the customer a good bit. He's a really funny guy, so we just talked back and forth with him. So that kind of wasted a little bit of time, but it's all good. As soon as he's finished with that, like I said, probably 4 times now, we're gonna do the wash, dry it off, and then we're out of here. But other than that, I'll see y'all in just a minute when we start the wash, because really nothing else. He's polishing, but that's just left, right, up, down with a HDO light cut foam pad with the little dimples in it. The one without the nipples is fine too, but I like that one. You can make your polish go further, so you don't have to keep adding polish and adding polish. And then left, right, up, down, speed 4 with the 3-in-1 from Minerza, or Merca, no Minerza. So speed 4, and then work it in, and then last pass do it on speed 1, and that's to work the wax in. And then it wipes off effortlessly. It cuts really nicely, works right on cars as well, that same exact setup. Other than that, he's just gonna finish up that side and the transom, and then we're gonna wash it and leave. So, see you in just a minute. Now I'm editing this video right now, and I realized that I didn't take any after pictures or videos or an outro at all. So here it is. The boat did go well though. The client was extremely happy, left a 5-star review. So it went great. And we finished it up. We finished up the polish, finished up the wax, the final wash, whole 9 yards. And it, like I said, looked great, super glossy. Now there was some oxidation left, some sanding scratches from a previous detailer, or maybe factory defects. That happens way more than you think. So definitely, if you have a brand new boat, you might want to get it looked at by a detailer at least. But he just was trying to sell it, so the 2-step with the wax, just to make it look pretty and get that chalky layer off, was perfect for this boat. So it ended up looking fantastic. But other than that, if you have any questions that I didn't answer in the video, or any concerns, comments, anything like that that you would like to put in the comments, please leave them in the comments below. I do respond to every comment that I can. I'm, again, small-time creator still, but so I can respond to every comment that you post. And if it's a little bit more personal, or you would like to actually schedule a detail with us, you can go to the website, and my email is on the website, my personal email. And you can email me if you have a question for the YouTube channel, or while you're on the website, if you'd like to book a detail and you're in the area, you can for sure go to the website and book a detail, or just give me a call. Either one, whatever works best for you. Contact form, there's tons of stuff on the website. Also, if you're just curious about detailing in general and how I run my business, you can go to my website, and there's tons of information on there, and everything that I do is on that website. But other than that, any questions, concerns, comments, anything like that, leave it in the comments below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And leave a like and subscribe while you're down there. It would help me out a ton. I'm still a growing channel, trying to get to 100 subscribers. I hope one day I can look back to this video asking for 100 subscribers and laugh at it. But as of now, we're at, I think, 41 subscribers, which, for watching, thank all of you. It's still really cool that there's even anybody that watches any of my videos. So that's really cool. I really appreciate you for watching, and I assume you liked it because you're this far in. But other than that, I like to yap. As you can tell, I've been talking for two and a half minutes. But other than that, thank you for watching this video. Again, like and subscribe if you liked it. And I'll see you in the next one. There's another boat coming out, actually, in the next video. It's going to be the one directly after this. It's just a wash and wax. So have a great one. Peace out.